How we going, guys? We've got a bit of Daughters of Khaine versus Slaves to Darkness. We've got Woody.
G'day.
And we're playing the new Jaws of Galay. So the five, what are they? Objectives, and they can disappear after round 2. What do you got for us, Jace?
1 drop of slaves, Legion of the First Prince.
Yep.
Couple of galley champs and a Source Lord and a Chaos Lord.
Yep.
10 knights, 5 knights, 10 warriors, 6 of the cows, 6 furies. Bellicore, of course.
Belly. Which one had Stubborn of the Rhinox?
The Chaos Lord.
Chaos Lord, and then the warriors are its retinue.
Yes.
Palm off wounds, yeah.
I don't know what they do. I'll have to look it up.
Okay. You've got the 3d6 charge on the Chaos.
Yes, on the Sorcerer Lord.
Yeah, on the Sorcerer Lord, and Belly's got the eyes of the God.
Chaotic Conduit.
Yeah.
What it's called.
Cool. 6 Thermodons. They're not funny.
They're pretty funny.
The marks you said.
So Corn on these boys.
Yeah.
Nurgle, Corn, Undivided.
Yep. So Nurgle on the 10 and Corn on the 5.
Yes. Oh, and these guys have the Nurgle banner, so most
What?
one to rend. Oh, ignore a point of rend.
Ignore a pointer end.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I've got 2 lots of 30 witches. You'll see the red and the blue. All got bucklers for that +1 save. And then we've got a unit of 20 Sisters of Slaughter. So we're in Dredge Ganeth. If we charge, we get a pointer end. 2 High Gladiatrixes. This one over here in the blue unit's got the Teleport Artifact and Stubborn as a Rhinox as well. 2 Hag Queens and the Slaughter Queen. Obviously the 4-up rally and the Ignore Rally Inspiring Presence on the Cauldron as my general. And that's about it. Yeah, run charge, so hopefully, get a bit of rend up. And we've got Cataclysm of Murder. We've got 2 hits on 6s equal 2 hits. Sorry, we've got the +1 to the battle round for the chart, and then we've got the reroll fanatical saves on the witches. We've got 2 units of Canary on the sideline with the heart. I come in at 1950. Woody.
1970.
1970. So we'll take a +1 to wound triumph. I think it was. Who's going first?
You.
And I'm going first. All right. We'll be back after my first turn. All right. Yeah. At the end of my movement phase, we've got the Sisters of Slaughter up to round 3 on their trait, so they've got +1 to hit. The red Hag Queen failed the heart, rolled a 1, so he took some mortals. And yeah, that was about it. We're going for the battle tactic on the Canaries, shoot and move. So we've deployed there, then we're going to move back onto the objectives. We'll come back at the end of my turn. Alright, so we killed a Fury. Chaos Knight took 2 wounds, and then we moved our 6 inches, picking up the 3 objectives. So we've got 1, 2 more, and my battle tactic off the Woody's turn 1. The Furies have to take a battle shot.
No, the demons for every turn.
Oh, classic. Alright. Alright, end of Jason's hero phase. Got a little bit to go through. He's picked up gaining momentum as his battle tactic to kill these 5 Canaro. The unit of 10 got a 6-up ward for Ocular Visions, is that right?
Yep.
And what was the spell? No spell?
Demonic Speed. Oh, on these guys.
Yeah, so they're 3d6 charge, and they're also +1 hit and wound.
Yep.
The wizard picked 2 heroic actions and got a CP and 3d6 casting. Picked up a 17 on one of his spells, so that was pretty cool. Bellicore failed Mystic Shield, but got the Eye of the Gods table spell off, and the Warriors have picked up a 6-up ward against all damage. So 5 up against mortals, 6 against damage. They're going to be pretty fun to shift. And that was the end of your hero phase, right?
Yep.
Alright, so we'll go to Jason's movement and come back. Just go back one step. My hag healed herself for my heroic action in my in the hero phase, so we're back to full health there. Everything shuffled up, or some things had a run. Chaos Lord and the Source Lord are in there. Belly's moved up. The Furies ran to grab that objective, and now we've got some charges to come over here from the Knights. Which unit's charging first?
This one.
The 10?
Yep.
Here we go. 7?
A 9 because the lowest becomes a 4.
Oh, it comes a 4. Okay, well, I
Musician.
guess you're in. Alright, we'll come back after combat and stuff. Alright, well that was quick. Both units making their charges. The 3d6 guys got a charge of 13 and decided just to make sure the Canaries died. With +1 to hit and wound. It was pretty simple. Jason. Jason gets the 3 objectives and his battle tactic for 1, 2 more, and a battle tactic for 5. So it's 5 all. We're going to do priority. Where you going? Oh, bringing it out. Alright. 5-3. Who's going to take it?
I will. Fuck it, let's take it.
You're going to take it?
Sure.
Alright, we'll come back and see what we're going to do. Alright, so I got rid of that objective over there for going second. Jason's going for desecrate their lands on this terrain piece. We got a Mystic Shield and a +1 to hit and wound on the Chaos Warriors from the Chaos Source Lord. We took an unbind on the High Gladiatrix, so we had 2, and we unbound the Eye the God spell and Arcane Bolt from Belly. So, did you? Oh, you went for a CP and failed.
Yep.
Yep. So it's 5 all. Woody's got 2 CP. I've got 3, and we're going into his movement. So we'll be back soon. All right. So Jason's done a couple of runs. He's got that terrain piece for his battle tactic. Got a big run on the 10. He's moved the Warriors and the Bulls, Thermodons or whatever they're called up. We probably didn't report that he took a couple of deadly checks and failed, and he's actually killed one this turn.
6 mortal wounds.
Over 2 turns though.
Bringing deadly back.
Yeah. So yeah, the Furies stayed where they are, and are we charging anything?
Yes.
Alright.
Warriors first.
Okay, we'll come back after charges. So Jason charged in with the Warriors. They got a 12. I surrounded the Canaries. That was all that charged. We busted down an all-out defense, but wasn't enough. Killing him. So now that he picks up the objective, he will get. We got the Eye of the Gods roll, and he rolled a 6, so an extra point of rend.
Yep.
And a 6 up ward, so it's going to be fun times ahead. Alright, we'll go to my turn 2.
Yes.
Back soon. 5 points for Jace. Alright, end of my hero phase. We're going for eye for an eye as my battle tactic. As you can see, we've got the heart up. The blue unit's got Witch Brew. It's got Catechism of Murder. And it's got Blessing of Khaine. So we're rerolling fanatical rolls. We're +1 to hit because we're up a battle round, and we're getting 6s of 2 extra hits. Be'lakor pointed at the Sisters of Slaughter, and he's rolled a 6, so they can't move this turn. And we'll come back at the end of movement and see where we're at. sorry. So movement, we've run the red ladies up there. These guys didn't move because of belly. Yeah, everyone practically ran except for the cauldron. The blue guys auto run 6 and we passed our deadly check. The high gladiatrix ran as well. So we're all there. We're going to shoot with the cauldron and then make some charges and we'll come back. The Furies, what do they do? Redeploy 3 inches, so yeah, they're there. Alright, we'll come back at the end of the charge phase. Alright, end of the charge phase. Jason rolled a 2 for the Sisters of Slaughter. They then rolled an 11 on their charge with a +1 for being round 2. Got one person within half an inch of the Furies. The red guys charged, or the red witches charged, and the blue guys charged over here as well. We're wholly within 12 of high gladiatrix on both sides. But only the sisters are in range of the heart. So we'll roll that off. On a 6, obviously it blows up. Cocked. It's a 1, so just -1 damage for this turn, and we'll come back after a bit of combat. I think the blue guys are going to go first. All right, back soon. All right, start of the combat phase. As you know, we rolled a 1 for the heart, and then Jason rolled a 1 for the Sisters of Slaughter, so they could fight because of Bellacor's ability. So we went with them first, and we popped 6s do extra the Catechism command ability, and we gave him the Triumph as well. I just needed to get my battle tactic. I probably shit the bed a little bit and actually got there. We stayed 3 away from the Knights. Then Jason went with the Chaos Knights and took off 12 of the Witches.
Warriors, Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, but you took off 12 Witches.
Yeah, but it was...
sorry, the Warriors.
Yeah, well, these Knights did stuff too, I guess.
And then I attacked with the red guys who took off 2 Knights, and then they took off 5 Witches, rolling a 1 for Battle Shock. They're good, and we had 1 CP left to save these guys, killing only 3 Warriors, or 3.5, and then...
4, because you shot 1 as well.
4. Cool. And you rolled a 4 for Battle Shock, so they're good. Yeah, as I said, I forgot they had Mystic Shield, and then Jason also had a all-out defense. So the -2 rend just really didn't do enough, I don't think. I knew they were going to be tough to get rid of, but I thought I could have done it. But yeah.
Big wards too, big 6-ups.
Yeah, you rolled a few 6-ups to save that Eye of the Gods thing. So yeah, 5 points, so it's 10 all. You want to roll your priority? Oh yeah, just take out my things, man.
Jenna will make you a new one.
4-3. Alright, Jason's got choice. What's he going to do?
Give me a sec to think about this one.
Alright, we'll come back in a second. Alright, end of my hero phase. We've got Witch Brew on the Cauldron. We've got a Witch Brew on that High Gladiatrix. We used the Slaughter Queen's command ability for these guys to fight, and we killed 2 warriors. We've got the Catechism of Murder on the Cauldron. We've got Best Day Ever on the Cauldron, and we also have a reroll Fanatical Saves as well on the Cauldron. And fights first. So, which should be pretty good. We'll try and get rid of those warriors. Obviously, we're going to get punched back. What's really going to matter is if Jason rolls up his Bellacore on the Sisters of Slaughter, because that's still a thing. And he got rid of this objective as he gave me the turn order. So we're about to find out what's going to happen. So we'll come back after some movement and we'll see how it goes. All right, end of movement. As you can see, the Sisters of Slaughter were allowed to move as Jason rolled a 1. We got the Slaughter Queen ran fairly well to get onto the objective. We ran a few things up there, still in combat. We retreated these witches, and we retreated the High Gladiatrix because she can still pile in 6, but she's on the objective at least. The Cauldron's going to shoot and then hopefully make a charge. Jason was just thinking about redeploying, are you?
No, I'm good.
You good? Alright. So, do you want to see if... I know I'll shoot first and we'll come back after charges and see if the Sisters of Slaughter can charge or fight. So we'll be back soon. Alright, start of the combat phase, at the end of the charge phase, we charged, made the charge. On a 2-up, we did 3 mortal wounds, so he's got 1 warrior left. We're going to see what the heart does. It just does -1 damage, and we're going to see if Be'lakor stops the Sisters.
Yep.
And he does, okay. God damn. I think I said in the hero phase that this guy could fight first. He can't. I got the prayers mixed up, so he doesn't get that. But with best day ever, I think we're going to go with the red guys, and we'll come back after combats and everything's done, so back soon. Alright, so the warrior's gone. We killed a knight. They killed 2 witches over here, so on a 6, 1 will run, but I get to re-roll it, so they're good. They might not need bravery or anything over there.
Nope.
And we lost 2 here because they're deadly. And they're good too.
Cool.
Alright, you can get rid of those buffs there, mate.
Oh, yep. Just rub it in, man. Just rub it in.
Alright,
so... Only took you 2 turns.
We've got 1, 2 more in the battle tactic because the GCs have 2 objectives. So, yeah, we're just fighting over 3 objectives here at the moment. We're going to go into Jason's turn 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, we'll be back soon. Alright, so 2 heroic actions. I got a CP in the 3d6 casting for the Source Lord. Got off +1 hit and wound. Got a Mystic Shield. We also got Eye of the Gods table, which is +1 rend.
Extra rend on the Sorcerer.
On the Sorcerer Lord. And what was the other spell you cast?
-1 to wound on.
Oh, -1 to wound, yeah.
This thing.
Jason only moved the Knights and the Source Lord back. And we're going straight into charges. I went for a CP and failed, so I've only got 1 left after I rallied only 6 dudes back on a 4+. So yeah, we're about to find out. What was your battle tactic?
Charge with 3 units.
Charge with 3 units. Alright, so we'll be back after Jason's charge phase.
Yep.
Alright, end of the charge phase. You can see that Jace was good enough to make 4 charges. We've got the Knights in, we've got the Chaos Lord, we've got Bellyache, and we've got the 5 Thermidons. One of them's in range to hit the High Gladiatrix. We're going to pop the heart. Right, 2, so we're just taking 1 damage, or -1 damage. And we'll come back after Jason's combat phase. I've only got the 1 CP, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's left. Alright, back soon. Alright, end of combat. We lost 10 Sisters of Slaughter to the Knights, obviously pulled away from over here. Jason's decided not to pile in. The Cauldron took 12 damage and ended up negating 3. The heart stopped a lot, and Jason whiffed pretty bad on his wound rolls. That's what hurt you, weren't you? They were all 1s and 2s. And then got to hit back and took off 3 bulls myself. And we took 2 knights off over there. So we're just going to roll a Battle shock test for the witches. They lost 10, so it's d6 plus 3. Rerolling failed. I'll reroll that. 1, so we lose 4. Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
6.
What are those? 3, so yeah, they're gone.
They're gone. Alright, so...
Don't forget to tell everyone you cheated.
I didn't cheat.
You did.
With what?
These guys.
Oh. You didn't tell me they were neg 1 to wound.
Yeah, I did.
It didn't make that much of a difference.
It did. 2 of them died.
Alright, so I'm going to have 6 guys there. And how many have you got in range? Oh, I've got
Not enough.
a leader as well. Okay.
They should have just all been dead.
So what was your battle tactic?
Charge with 3 units.
Oh, and you got that. So you got your battle tactic and you hold 1.
Yeah.
For 3, you're 2 points down.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to roll priority?
Not really, but...
That's not there. I rolled a 1, you rolled a 1.
Oof.
Oh, I get to pick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, we'll come back in a sec. Alright, I took the turn. Jason got rid of this objective. We healed the cauldron for a wound. This hag failed on a 1. We've got strike first. We've got 5 up fanaticals over there. We're going for the battle tactic, charge with 3 units. Obviously you don't get the extra point if they're witches anymore, so that doesn't matter. I need everything to at least fight or die, so for my grand strat. So we're going to go and move everything up and have a crack at getting rid of these knights, I think, and we'll come back after movement. Alright, end of the charge phase. Little hag over there charged in. The 2 units of witches have charged, and the cauldron charged. Failed to do the mortal wounds. Our sisters of slaughter retreated. The hag moved up the charge, but I fucked up. So, but we still got 4 units when we needed 3. So we got the battle tactic. The cauldron's got fight first, or strikes first, so we're going to fight with her first, and then we'll make a choice after that on who's going to fight next. And yeah, we'll come back after a bit of combat. How many CP you got? 2?
2, yeah, I used 1 for
Yeah, the Chaos Lord redeployed an inch, so yeah, that's that. Alright, we'll come back in a second.
I'll break even for battle shock on these guys as well.
Okay. So we killed a knight over there, and the hag took 3 wounds back. We lost 1 red guy, so I can't die. We lost 7 blue ones, but I'm going to spend my last CP to save it. The cauldron's left on 3 wounds. Belly took 3. Oh no, 1.
1.
Jeez. And we killed a few knights, but they're ignoring battle shock. So we've got our battle tactic. We've got one objective and a battle tactic for 3 points. So that'll put us up. What did I have? You only had 1 in your battle tactic last time. So I'm up by 5 points, and we're going into Jason's turn 4, bottom of 4. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, back soon.
I'm going to fall back with these guys.
Yeah, alright. With the end of Jason's hero phase, he's gone for the Slaves to Darkness battle tactic to kill a priest. So he's going for the cauldron. He's got +1 hit and wound on the Chaos Lord. He's got an arcane bolt up Bellacor's sleeve.
He was actually already in combat last turn. You put him in.
And what else did you do, Jace? Oh, you've got a Mystic Shield on the Chaos Lord, and we've got a Ocular Visions as well.
Yeah.
For a 6 up ward.
Moving these guys.
I didn't get a CP for my heroic action, so I've only got 1, and we're just going to hold on to it. So we'll come back after Jason's finished his movement and back soon. Alright, the Hag Queen did 1 damage over there, then died. The Chaos Lord killed the Cauldron, so they got their battle tactic and got a 6-up ward from the Eyes of the God table. Jason gets 3 points for 1 objective and his battle tactic, making him 2 points behind. We're going to roll off priority. I rolled a 1.
3.
What would you like to do?
Oh, I need to think about this one again. This objective thing is rough.
Alright, come back after Jason thinks about what he's going to do. Alright, Jason decided to take the turn and take that, gave me the turn, we'll spit that out properly, and took away my objective. So I've decided to charge with the Hag, who's the only person who hasn't fought yet, and these blue guys into those knights. We went for desecrate their lands, and we're going to have two units in his half. Just deny him his grand strat, and having the Hag fight gets me mine. So I get 2 points for my battle tactic and 3 points for my grand strat, which puts me 7 up. And I've denied him his, so he'd get 3 to lose by 4. And I think you said if you gave it to me, I'd just burn yours away, and you've got to come for that here.
Yeah.
And I
could maybe get 5 points that turn, but it's still 2 behind, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Cool mission though, really cool.
Yeah. Anything you'd change?
I just wouldn't play against elves. If I had the choice, like, no, yeah. I don't know. It's pretty good. I'd probably play goblins next time, just
because they're the new filth. I think having these 30 things charge those 12 inches really changed the game.
Yeah, it did.
Because that battle tactic I was never getting. I thought I could get the Chaos Warriors, I forgot the Mystic Shield, and making that charge.
Yeah, because you needed to kill the Furies, yeah, true.
Yeah.
This thing is really annoying.
The -1 damage.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'll bring a War Shrine next time.
It's the most it's ever stayed up. I normally roll a 6 when you're not in combat with me, and it gives me an extra attack and the -1 damage, and then disappears.
Yeah, cool.
And then you get a double, and I haven't got it, and you just wipe me. So that's what normally happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was tighter than I thought.
Yeah, first game when you're at GHB, I like that mission a lot. It's cool because there's no incentive to just sit on your own. Because you can always just lose.
The GC battle tactics aren't easy to get, are they?
No, they're brutal.
Like you had to kill one of my GCs, and they were all wrapped up.
Yeah.
Around 30 witches, you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, not happening.
All right.
And I'd have to do it with mine, which aren't getting there in like speed.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we didn't get too much wrong, and we'll see you on the table soon.
Peace.